Knicks basketball is back. They just did a trade for OG Anunoby and Precious Achiuwa, and they traded away Immanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett and a second round pick from the Detroit Pistons. Honestly, this trade for the Knicks, I give like a B minus, just only because they traded for OG Anunoby and they replaced that center spot. That Mitchell Robinson is gone now, so they have to replace that center spot. I guess Precious Achiuwa gives them a little bit of defense. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen a whole bunch of Precious this year. Um, and they didn't have to trade any first for OG Anunoby. Honestly, I think this is a good trade for both sides. The Raptors got Immanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett and a second round pick. Honestly, I think they could have got a little more for OG, but I guess when you get two young guys, you can't really ask for a lot more. RJ Barrett and Immanuel Quickley are definitely gonna evolve this team to a whole nother level next year or even this year. This team's definitely in the play-in, a guarantee for me now. Immanuel Quickley adds so much scoring to that team. So does RJ Barrett. They're leaning into the rebuild finally. Um, they're gonna have to pay Immanuel Quickley, but he's a great player to have on your team next to a guy like a Scotty Barnes. So now it's gonna be like Dennis Schroeder, Immanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and Pascal. Honestly, that's not a bad team. I think these two players are gonna develop really well in the Raptor system, only because they're still young and they have a ton of developing to do, and they're gonna get the ball way more in Canada in Toronto. And then as far as for the Knicks, they get the defense of OG Anunoby. They fill the center spot that Mitchell Robinson, um, you know, uh, had for them. Obviously, Precious isn't gonna feel as much as Mitchell Robinson did, but it is good enough, better than Taj Gibson. I think the Knicks are. I think this trade pushes them a little further than what the current roster they had. They're obviously gonna miss Emmanuel quickly. His athletic scoring off the bench, that fast pace energy off the bench. But you do have guys like Josh Hart and Quentin Grimes that are still on that bench to make up for it. I think what I don't think the Knicks are done making moves. Obviously, they still need shooting. Because you kind of traded away Emmanuel Quickley. RJ Barrett isn't the best shooter, so you don't really lose anything from that. But OG Anunoby definitely, I don't think he's been that good from three this season, so you definitely want to just try to surround everybody with some more shooters. I think the Raptors get an A minus on this. They get two young guys, like I said, that they can develop and make who they want to be. I think RJ Barrett still has potential to be good on defense and offense. He could be kind of that two-hand guy next to Scotty Barnes. And yeah, like I said, Emmanuel Quickley, he's so fast. He just gives you that scoring off the bench. I think they're going to start him. So most improved player, that conversation is not over yet. I don't think. I think Emmanuel Quickley is going to do what Tyrese Maxey is doing for the Sixers right now, and just being that guy that they could just go to when they need points. Um, Obviously, it hurts Toronto losing OG Anunoby. Like I said, they could have got way more from a team like the Pistons or a team like the Hawks or anything. They could have got some two first round picks, especially since you're looking to rebuild. Now, I'm assuming you want all the picks you could get in a rebuild. Overall, though, this is just a okay trade, win-win for both sides, and yeah, this just came out of nowhere. Obviously, we expected teams were going to start trading because it is December. It's almost the new year. So obviously, we expected teams to start trading. But OG was a guy that we thought was going to get traded at the trade deadline. Um, so obviously, this comes as a shock to the whole NBA world. But hopefully, they could win against the Detroit Pistons without OG Anunoby tonight. They lose that defense for a couple games. I think you'll be okay though. They got they still have a whole bunch of guys that play defense over there. So hopefully Toronto knows what they're doing. Hopefully this could bring a championship soon in the near future back to Toronto, and hopefully the Knicks could get a couple more guys on that team so they can make it past the.
Started on this end. limiting Brooklyn. Here's OG the other way. OG